So this is the reality of my son who has spastic quadriplegic cerebral palsy. The simple functioning of life and how hard it is for him to, sensitive subject, but basically do anything, especially just simple sitting and laying. And I wanted to show y'all what his body does so y'all can have an understanding and a look into our world of why we are advocating so hard for SDR surgery right now. And I'll go further into depth of what SDR surgery is right after this.
And what's that going to tell them?
So I'm gonna lay him down right now and just show why we can't lay him flat on his back.
It's a lot, yeah.
So this is because he has too many secretions and he is spasming. I'm gonna pick him up now. Okay. This is literally just the simple act of trying to suction and position him in a comfortable seating position manner. He goes into fluxation, extension tone. Tone to where he doesn't go into full extension. And he likes it. What?
I'll put it in here.
I just under the seat. Okay, let's do copicist real fast for you. He has such high tone that you would think that it's really cool that he can stand, but he's not really supposed to be able to stand, but he uses his tone to his advantage, and I'm going to show you. To have him sit down by himself. This is a simple putting him in his tomato chair. He tolerates his tomato chair, but it doesn't stay, he can't stay in it too long because it does cause him to still spasm and have seizures. No bite. So in closing, I want to explain what selective dorsal rhizotomy surgery is, SDR, and in a way that it makes sense for everybody's brain. So first what happens is SDR is meant for kids with spastic cerebral palsy, or for Luke, spastic quadriplegic cerebral palsy, for kids who have really tight muscles. And that's because the nerves in their spinal cord are sending overactive signals. SDR is a type of neurosurgery designed to reduce that spasticity by calming down those nerve signals. And here's what happens during the surgery process. The first step that they take is the neurosurgeon makes small incisions in the lower back of the spine to carefully test each of the nerve roots. And the surgeon identifies the sensory nerves that carry each of the nerve signals from the muscle back up to the brain. Each nerve root is tested with gentle electrical stimulation to see which ones trigger abnormal spastic responses. The surgeon then selectively cuts only the bad nerve fibers, causing the spasticity. So for Luke, like causing the extra tension for him to go into his body. And then the healthy ones are left untouched. And then once that's done, the incision is closed and recovery begins. What happens after surgery is the spasticity usually decreases right away. First, the kids may feel weaker since their bodies were so used to that constant stiffness and tightness. And this is why intensive physical therapy is absolutely essential. And then the brain and the body need to relearn how to move without the over spastic signals. And over time, many children gain better mobility, posture, balance, and comfort. And some are even able to walk more independently. Don't know if that's Luke's case, but we're praying for that. And SDR isn't a cure for cerebral palsy, but for the right child, it can be a life-changing procedure because it permanently reduces spasticity. So that's why we're advocating so hard for this SDR surgery right now. And we have multiple consultations that are coming up with Luke's neurologists and neurosurgeons to see which one we actually want to use, whether it be in the DFW Metroplex or for going to Houston, Galveston area, again, which is fine. We did that for SPML surgery, but, still have to work, still have bills to pay. It's just a whole, thing that we have to kind of maneuver. But anyways, I just wanted to give a brief description of what SDR surgery is and, for people to have more of an understanding, because it sounds like such a scary procedure, which it is. It's a little nerve-wracking, but, there's still peace in the Lord, and if he opens up doors for this to be a procedure for Luke, then we'll walk through that. If he closes doors, we'll be obedient in that too and wait on his timing for that. But okay, hope that helps. Bless you. Bye. Say bye, Luke.